No, absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about boxing. Obviously, we've had no boxing, but the talk of the heavyweight division always continues to go on. And I mean, the latest is possible location talks have started for Fury and Joshua. Do you see a situation where Deontay Wilder would step away from that fight to make that happen? Because it seems a big if.
He won't. Deontay, he won't want to step away from that fight. And if he's got a clause in his contract, who can blame him? But the only thing is whether Fury gives him the shot. Or listen, I think the Joshua fight, the Fury fight, should make enough money, shouldn't it? You know what I mean? I mean, they could pay him step aside money, but he's gonna want a wedge, and rightly so. But I mean, what bigger fight is there to create that wedge than Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury? And I hope the fight comes off. Surely, sometimes when boxers have rival promoters and rival television stations and stuff like that, that's sometimes why the deals can't be done. And AJ will say, well, I've got all the belts, and Tyson will say, well, I'm the unbeaten lineal champion, I've just beat Wilder. And it'd be hard to, everyone would want to get that little extra percentage, won't it, when it comes around the negotiating table. And I think they've just got to be, I think Anthony and and AJ and Tyson and Eddie and Frank, BT and Sky and whoever's involved. I think every one of them has just got to be sensible. There's a big pot there for everyone, and everyone have their own little divvy about it. And if they do that, there should be a little bit of step aside money, to give Deontay to step aside. I mean, I'm a little bit gutted and frustrated for Dillian Whyte. How Dillian Whyte's sitting on the. Surely he must be in line to fight Wilder now. Dillian. I mean, he's paid his dues. He's got himself there. I mean, no disrespect to Deontay. I'd rather see Dillian Whyte fight Tyson than Tyson fighting Deontay again. No disrespect, because I can't see it being another win, same as the last fight for Tyson. I can't see it being any different. And no disrespect to Deontay, we thought he won the first fight, Tyson. He didn't get the decision. He most definitely won the second fight. I'm not being disrespectful to Deontay, if he does hear this, but who wants to see that again? I'd much rather see Dillian Whyte, Dillian Whyte against Tyson. And let's have it right, Dillian deserves it now. He's paid his dues.
Dillian Whyte's obviously been sitting in that number one spot for
donkeys,
years. And his mandatory date for the winner of that fight is February 2021, which is a good, 9-10 months away. So he's probably, especially in the current situation we're in, going to have to, fight this year, maybe once, maybe twice, we don't know, and wait for that shot. But it has been a frustrating year for Dillian Whyte.
Absolutely. I mean, he beat my fighter at the time, Lucas Brown. And brilliant fashion, great win, and I feel sorry for him. He's not kicked on from there. He's got a good team behind him with Eddie and Sky and the backing and everything that goes like that. And I appreciate, because I've done a little bit of promoting, not on those guys I've mentioned level, but sometimes it's hard, and I know it's hard to make the fight sometimes. I just feel sorry for him, mate. I just think he deserves his shot now, but hopefully good things come to those who wait. When it does come, hopefully he'll grab it with both hands. But and it's just, I think it's also a shame that Tyson, after that great win, has not been able to kick on, has he? Do you know what I mean? Joshua, after his great win against Ruiz, Tyson against his good win against Wilder, Dillian Whyte, who's another one. The heavyweight division for Brits at the minute is the best it's ever been. And, because of this coronavirus, so many fights have just been put on standstill, haven't they? So many fights we're looking forward to, but, hopefully it'll get lifted. And there's some great fights looking forward to, but I bet, Anthony and Dillian and Tyson are both banging their heads against the fucking wall, because there were so many great fights there, for not just for them, but for us as British fight fans.
What do you think about boxing potentially returning behind closed doors first, Rick, which seems to be the situation it will find itself for the foreseeable future?
Well, that'll be I think that could work if if it's on television, if it's on if it's on Sky or if it's on BT, because obviously if there's some revenue coming in then to the I mean, obviously you sell your tickets and that's how revenue's created and that, but the main thing is that having that TV money and the small hall boxing shows, where the lads are doing the 4-rounders, the 6-rounders, the lads are making the way up. The high majority of kids nowadays are on ticket deals where they get fights dependent on how many tickets they sell. So if you're not gonna, if you can't sell tickets, them lads aren't gonna fight. I think the good thing is we will get some boxing because if you have it behind closed doors, but if you've got TV putting some input, putting some pennies into the pot, then yeah, it's most definitely it could happen. But for your little small hall, one of the mill shows, I think they're going to have to wait a bit longer. But at least give the British fight fans, sat on the settee, something to watch. But the small hall shows, I think they'll struggle. But just the odd show or a big fight, if a big fight can be made, you know what I mean? Was they talk about AJ and Tyson being talked about to go to Saudi Arabia? Did I see somewhere or something?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's offers that have come from the Middle East and
they're still
Saudi or wherever, but
so,
it could wind up anywhere. Bob Arum was talking about it landing in China the other day, so who knows where that fight will actually end up.
I won't be fucking going.
It's a shame that there's a good possibility that the fight doesn't happen here in the UK because that's the biggest fight that we have here, and we should have that fight here. But ultimately, money does talk. Yeah,
it does, and it's a shame, really. But I mean, there's I believe this Sunday they're going to be they're unveiling a plan, and depends which channel you listen to done it. But I believe that this weekend they might be doing a little bit more, allowing a little bit more distance and few more close family gatherings and stuff like that. So once we see that, once they start doing a little bit more, where you can, I think that I heard somewhere that you could have 10 people around or something like that, close family or, just, close friends and, close knit. But if they do that, and then the peak continues to drop as well, I think we've got a better chance of looking at fights coming up sooner the better. I think it's going to be key when they let us away from that 2 meters, how well we deal with it. And I think if it keeps dropping and dropping and dropping, it goes without saying that the fights might be sooner rather than later, isn't it?
Like you said, I think we'll find out a lot more on Sunday after Boris has made his announcement. And hopefully it's the first steps of everything going back to normal, whenever that is and whatever normal is now.
Yeah, well, the minute they sort of like, they go from 2 meters to say, right, you can have 6 or 7 people around at your house as long as they're family and close friends. And you're not going from home to home to home to home. You know what I mean? As long as you're keeping it the same close knit. And then if it continues to improve, then they'll widen it further, and then hopefully we're up and running then. You know what I mean? And then we're over the worst of it. But very much looking forward to see what happens Sunday, mate. Yeah.
All right, Rick. Won't take too much more of your time, so appreciate you coming on and talking to IFL TV. And
I can put Countdown back on now.
Is that what you've been watching? Countdown, lovely.
Watching Countdown, yeah. Oh God, but no, I mean, I had a really good day yesterday. I ran to the gym, as you mentioned earlier. I ran to the gym, did 6 rounds on the bag, ran back home. As soon as I got home, Campbell, me lad, FaceTimed me with my granddaughter Lila, and then the kids come round and saw me. So we have good days, we have bad days, but today's a good day, mate, and I hope everybody's having a good day out there. Yeah.
Absolutely, Ricky Hatton. Thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Keep yourself safe and also your family.
All the best, mate.
Hopefully, we'll catch up soon.
Nice one, mate.
Top man. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, mate. Nice one, pal.